We all want to achieve more with less in less time. Whether you are a business owner, work in a large corporate, or maybe in a not-for-profit organization, an NGO, or whether you're just a student still at school, we all want to achieve more with less in less time. Have you ever wondered why you are not? What's limiting you? What is your scarcest resource, your bottleneck or constraint that's limiting you from achieving more with less in less time? Of course, there's a number of possibilities. We can blame our starting conditions. We can say we don't have enough resources, we don't have enough time, we don't have enough money. But is that really true? I want you to do a thought experiment with me. Think about the number of things that demand your attention on a daily basis, or the number of things that could benefit from your attention. Do you realize that the number of things that demand your attention or could benefit from your attention will always exceed your available attention? If that's true for you, like it is for me, it means our limited attention is our bottleneck. If we had more attention to pay attention to the right things and to the right people, we can do so much more, so much faster, and with much less resources. My name is Dr. Alan Barnard. I'm CEO of Golden Research Labs. For the last 2 decades, I've invested my time in researching exactly this topic. And what I'll be sharing with you over this program is the research that we have done to answer this question, not just whether our scarcest resource is really our limited attention, but if it is, why? What are the decisions that are causing us to continuously waste our scarcest resource? And what are the assumptions or beliefs, self-limiting assumptions or beliefs that are driving us to make and often repeat these bad decisions? So if you're ready to start with me, let's start. Well, once you identify the constraint or bottleneck in a system, the next step is, rather than asking for more, elevating that scarce resource, you first have to think about, are we properly utilizing or exploiting the scarce resource and not wasting it? Well, when it comes to our limited attention, we are wasting it in 4 different ways. Firstly, we do many things that we shouldn't be doing, things that are not helping us achieve the goals that are important to us, and often do the opposite. They're harming us. They're holding us back. Number 2 is that we don't do the things that we should be doing, the high leverage things that could help us achieve more of the goals. And then what happens is we have to explain to ourselves and to others why we didn't do these things and what are our recovery plans. The other 2 reasons that waste our limited attention is we often do the right things in the wrong way. We often multitask. We switch priorities all the time. And lastly, we don't always learn from experience, which means that we repeat these first 3 decision mistakes all the time. So why do we do that? Why do good people make and often repeat these 4 types of decision mistakes? There are essentially 4 reasons for that. The first and most obvious is that some decision mistakes are simply unavoidable. And to waste any time finding people to blame for it or to do any root cause analysis on it is really just a waste of time. But there's a large percentage of the decision mistakes we make that are in fact avoidable. We want to focus on those ones that are not only avoidable but are consequential. To understand why we make these decisions, you have to understand how we make decisions. And one of the leading scientists in this field, Daniel Kahneman, the Nobel Prize winner in economics, gave us a very elegant explanation about how we think, how we make decisions. He said that we essentially have 2 systems of thinking or decision making. System 1 is our fast and automatic way of thinking. It's using our intuition or instinct, something that we've inherited from our forefathers or that we've evolved over time. The second way of thinking is our more slow or deliberate way of thinking. You can think about this as using cognition. So, of course, the two mistakes that we can make is we use system 1, we use our intuition, our gut feel, our fast and automatic way of thinking, when in fact we would have benefited greatly from slowing down our thinking. It's that mistake that this program is all about, is to provide you with practical tools of how we can slow down our thinking when it really matters in order to make better, faster decisions. Just investing an hour or two in slowing down our thinking can have a dramatic impact on the quality and speed of our decision making at the end of the day.